wanted to share my story of how I helped this client, more than 2x in fact, but with a 2,000 per month deficit. This client of mine actually engaged me back in 2018. He is an IT professional working in Singapore, single, still available. But if you notice at the time, right, he was very entrepreneurial. He invested into even like chicken business. But the short story is that Raymond, not his real name, found out that it wasn't as simple as it is. So within 3 months of going into the business was failing. So what we realized when we did the audit, right, was that he was having a debt problem. He actually had 150,000 worth of debt in his credit card. And his credit card and personal loan were growing between 18 to 24%, but his assets was growing at 3 to 4% only. He was having a deficit in net worth. After applying this 5-step double your net worth framework, Raymond actually got 180 times of his net worth within 2 years. So what did he do? We actually have a system, we call it the world's simplest money management system called iStar, which we help to find what is his money cancer. So we found out that he actually having a loan repayment of 4,500 Sing dollar. Subsequently, through the debt restructuring that we helped him to do, he managed to save almost like 1,700 Sing. When we audit further, we found out why his assets were growing so slowly was because he had about 21 different insurance policies. I think many Malaysians are also having this similar problem where they get too much of insurance premium but not enough coverage. He was having a 12,000 Sing per year premium, right? And through this exercise that we helped him, we managed to save him almost like 9,000 Sing. And subsequently, we did this compounding. And what we found out, he was only getting 4.44% on his 100% of his asset. If you look at his allocation, he's having about 70% of his assets are into low risk, only 30% in high risk. Yeah, so from there, right, we help him to shift some of his low risk assets, right, to higher risk so that potentially you can get a potential higher return, right? So in summary, how Raymond managed to get his 180x is definitely, first thing first, he had to free up some cash flow from his high debts. We managed to free up some cash flow on his insurance coverage as well, right? And hopefully compound it with high return and low risk. And over here, I didn't really share with you, but there is one key framework that we help our students and clients do, which is to optimize the housing loan interest and save 50% of the loan interest. And of course, most important is to automate the cash flow. So what are the money habits that we share in JAdvisory for Raymond to get his result? One is cash flow, good cash flow, and the other one will be good assets. So this is what I constantly been sharing over the last 3 years. What is iStar? Essentially is to save 1/3, commit 1/3, and spend 1/3. And then the other money habit that we wanted to move on is basically this. Do you know how hard your money is working for you or not? So when you're doing this, right, essentially you'll be able to find out a benchmark which is relevant to you. When we get this result, right, then you would know exactly what problem you have and how to solve it. Essentially is that why certain people get results and why certain people don't, right? It's really not just focusing on the result, but really on the mindset and the habit. Shifting the 5% essentially is impactful or more effective if we were to just focus on 95% of the financial skills. Just copy what works, don't reinvent the wheel. So we already have this 5-step D1, just copy bullet and just get the results. And of course, last but not least, you can be happy and confident with money. This is something which we believe is every person's birthright. It's just that we all never learn how to do it.